All right, folks, thanks for tuning in to Rendezvous Photography YouTube channel. So here we have an Ansco Speedex. I'm not sure the vintage around this or what year it was manufactured. It's an old guy though, or lady. I bought it on eBay for $12 plus shipping. I think it was a total of $28 or somewhere around there. I knew it was old and I knew it was in bad shape, but I bought it anyway because the pictures that were on eBay with it showed these bellows right here, and I thought they looked pretty nice, and by golly, I think they are. They're almost look new when you open up the camera. The reason I wanted those was I'm working on another Speedex that has, let me show it to you here. So here's the one I'm working on. It's a lot better shape. You can see, and it's a nice little camera. But when you open it up, these bellows were not good at all. They were leaking in every corner here was leaking light. And so I've got liquid electrical tape gobbed on it, and it still leaks a little bit. But anyway, I was thinking of buying this old camera. If the bellows was good, I was going to change them out here because I think it's a fairly easy job to do. But I've got to decide. I mean, I still can't get this one to be in focus, and I'll explain that when we look at this other old one for a little bit here. But I was going to exchange bellows, but you know, I got to thinking and I thought, you know, this old guy, it deserves a chance, I think. You know, I think what I'm going to do is try to clean it up. It's pretty primitive compared to this one. It's got, this is the shutter button here, right here on the side. You just click it like that. The shutter speeds, what there are, look fairly good. It seems like the accurate. It's only got a bulb, a 25th, a 50th, and a 200th. You can see that on top of the lens here. So that's not a wide variety of shutter speeds. F-stops, it goes from 4.5 to 32 actually. But I found out that when you set it at 32, you have to pull the shutter speed out to reach this little lever here. So I would never use that anyway. But like I said, it's in bad shape. Now, the focusing, this is where I had trouble with the other one. The focusing here, the focus ring, it's stuck tight. And that's a big problem with these Ansco cameras. The grease they used in them, I guess that it just, if the camera's not in constant use, it just dries up and locks up your lens. So in order to fix it, or try to fix it, there's three of these little screws here, like this one right here. Three of those on this little plate. So you take out all three of those, and I found that you don't want to take them clear out because they're tiny, tiny little screws. So you just take them out enough to loosen them. And then what you do after that is this chrome ring here, you hang on to the edges right here, and it just lifts off. Okay, And once you do that, it reveals the lens. And there's two lenses, and that's like, it's a helix, it's called, I believe, anyway. But anyway, there's two lenses in here, this top one, and then there's another lens underneath that. And they're supposed to, the top one is supposed to turn freely inside the other one back behind it here. And it doesn't because the grease is frozen up. So you have to take this off, and somehow there's several ways to do it, and I'm probably not going to tell you how I did it because I don't want to encourage you to damage a camera, but it worked for me. But anyway, so you got to pull them apart and clean off the old grease and stuff, and re-lube it lightly with another just a tiny bit of grease. And I did that on the newer one here. I did that, but son of a gun, I can't get it to go back in focus. You're supposed to, it's called columnating, I think it is, where you have to get it in. You have to turn. You have to turn the lens until it becomes, you get in focus at infinity. It's quite a process. At least it has been for me, and I have not got this one. It's almost there, but not quite. And the thing is, this one has an Agnar lens on it, which is the middle of the road for the three lenses that came on these cameras. This one is the oh no, not Agnar. The old one's got the Agnar. This one has the Apotar, Apotar, and that's in between. That's the middle lens of the ones that were available for these cameras, and the mechanism, the shutter mechanism is on this one is really primitive compared to the other one too. Anyway, so you got to get it all put back together and get everything lined up so that when this says it's focused at infinity, it is really at infinity. I'm having trouble with that. And so that's got to be done here. Look at this. I cannot turn that. I cannot turn that at all. That is frozen tight back there. And so I'm going to have to do that procedure on this lens here. It's not hard to get this off, and but it's getting them back together the correct way that I am really struggling with. And I think I'm going to try it anyway. I mean, I'm going to try my best to not damage these bellows, because if this doesn't work out, if I can't get this old camera restored, I'm going to replace these bellows. Look, you can tell they're the same bellows. So I haven't checked it. I should have checked it for light leaks, but boy, I think it's a new. I don't think this has been used that much over the years. When I got it, it came with this leather case here. It says Ansco on it, and when I got it, this case was on it, and oh man, I could not even get the camera out. That I had to use my pliers here to turn this ring, and you'll see here that this is all corroded here. This is all corroded where the tripod socket is. So that's going to be a challenge for me too. But like I said, I'm going to try. I'm going to try to get this one going again and make it look nice. I got a few. There's some of the leather red is coming off right here. That needs to be relued. First thing I'm going to do though is try to get this lens loosened up and back in the right place. If I can't do that, then I'll just go ahead and give up on restoring this poor old guy and and then I'll remove the bellows and put it on this other camera. This one is, yeah, it's nasty looking. The pictures on eBay, a couple of good pictures, but they couldn't get the case off, so I didn't see everything. I did see the front here, and I see all this junk here that needs to come off. I'm not sure about that A. I'll have to look. Matt, I don't think that's supposed to be there, but I'm going to do some research on that. If it's supposed to be there, I'll leave it. If not, I'll have to get it off because it covers up the little, you see where it says Ansco. I don't know if you can see that behind there or not, but so it's going to take a lot of elbow grease here, and it's in pretty bad shape. Now the inside is very nice, actually. It looks real good. I think the let me close this back up a minute. I think the lens has a little fungus on it. Oh, I'm sure it does. I looked through it, and yeah, something's on it anyway. But the inside looks really nice and clean. So I'm pretty happy with that. But it's the it's the outside that is nasty looking, and so if I restore it, if I try to clean it up and use it, then I'll come back when it's all done. I'm not going to show myself restoring it because I don't like you to hear me cussing. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to restore it, and if I can, I'll come back and I'll show it to you when I'm all done. If I can't, then I will replace these bellows on this newer one. I mean, they look nice, don't they? But no, they're not. Every corner up through here had a light leak, all this stuff here. And on the bottom too, man, I put on a lot of liquid electrical tape, and now when it opens, it kind of has a sound to it. Let's see if I can hear it. Maybe not, but no, it sounds pretty good now it's all dried. Used to kind of squeak a little bit or something. But this one has a much wider range of shutter speeds. It's a little better lens, and it just is a nicer lens. Now, I would like to get it going, and if I don't use the bellows out of this, I will find another one. I will eventually, well, I can't promise, but I'm hoping to eventually get this one going. I've ran a lot of film through this in the last few weeks, and hoping that I had it fixed, and no, not fixed. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing now. And I'm gonna post this video here, and you won't see me again for, at least see my face anyway, because it'll be about 2 weeks or so, folks, because you probably noticed before that I'm missing some teeth on my upper teeth are missing, and those are dentures, and the teeth fell out of them. It wasn't because I was doing stupid stuff. It's just the teeth fell out. And so yesterday I dropped them off at my dentist, and for a price, he's going to fix it. So, but it's going to be 2 weeks. I'm going to be 2 weeks without teeth in my mouth, so you're not going to see my face. So anyway, so that's what I'm doing with this little Ansco Speedex, and like I said, I'll let you know. I really would like to get this guy shined up a bit and get the lenses all working. I'm going to start. I'm headed to the cabin tomorrow, and I'll be up there till Sunday, and then I'm going to be back. And probably on Monday I'll start looking at this again, looking at it and see what. First thing I'm going to do is pull the lenses, see how that goes. Anyway, so yeah, there you go. My 2 Speedex cameras. Where'd they go? Right there. one's good, one looks pretty and doesn't work, and one's ugly and doesn't work. So there we go, right there. There you go. All right, thanks for listening to me, and hope I made it plain what I was trying to do here. You guys have a good day, have a good week, and I'll see you in a couple weeks. Probably. All right, take care now. Bye.